Hello, my lovelies. Happy Monday. This is going to be your week ahead. This is a collective reading, so it is for all of you. We're going to start with some soundtrack of our life. I want to see what the energy is for each day of the week. So let's start with 7 cards. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, now we're going to get some tarot cards. We're going to see what the energy is for each day of the week. What do we have going on this week, Spirit? What is the energy for my collective? Oh, these cards don't want to shuffle today. All right. Ooh, wow. Well, that's a good way to start your week. You'll see what I'm saying here in just a minute. All right, Spirit. Okay, so Monday, what do we have going on? Someone's wondering if you're lonely tonight. They might be missing you. This could be a past person, doesn't have to be, but it could change your world for the better. So some good luck's coming in. Maybe it's good luck in love for some of you. Maybe it's with money. Maybe it's both. That would be awesome. So I do think that you're going to have kind of a turnaround. The Wheel of Fortune is symbolic for things really going in your favor. So if things have been anything but that, if you've been dealing with a string of bad luck, that is about to change for the better. It's also fated, so meaning that it's destined to find you. Nothing's going to mess that up. Nothing's going to prevent that from coming in, even if it has to circle the block a few times before you're ready for it. So know that on Monday, some things are definitely changing for the better. All right, Tuesday, we have amazed. I feel like if you can learn to trust again, you will be amazed how things drastically change in your life. But you have your walls up super high. I feel like you've been through a lot of battles, right? So you need to have some caution. I do feel like boundaries are incredibly important, so don't back down on those. You need to feel people out slowly. Make sure that you know who and what you're getting involved with so that you don't make any sort of misstep or faux pas. So I think you're going to be amazed, pleasantly surprised how things work out. Wednesday, we have Remind Me. So there could be some reminders coming in. I also feel like, that's funny, Spirit saying set some reminders because you don't want to forget these really creative ideas. So there could be some breakthroughs in creativity. Maybe you are artistic in some way, shape, or form, and things have been kind of stifled or nothing's really growing right now. That's also going to change. Your dreams could be giving you some messages or insight. If you can remember those when you wake up, we usually say that's a message, not just a dream. Write it down. See if anything comes of it. You may need that information for later. It could also be kind of a spark of creativity that leads to something new. So set a reminder for yourself that you're going to remember to write those things down. On Thursday, we have In Case You Didn't Know. So there could be somebody that really has feelings for you, and you may not know. You may not realize that this person actually really does care for you. However, you may be walking away from something if it's not a good fit. So the 8 of Cups is typically seen as somebody walking away, throwing in the towel because they've exhausted all options and nothing can be done to salvage or save the situation. Typically it's a relationship, but it could be elsewhere in your life. So I would say that if you have tried everything, if you've, talked it out, you fought it out, you've done therapy, you've counseled with other people that you feel like they know what they're talking about, things like that, and still nothing changes, then yes, it may be time to throw in the towel. If there's collateral damage, there's collateral damage. Let those things go because it means something new is trying to enter your world. On Friday, we have Rolling in the Deep. Ooh, some deep emotions coming to the surface. And I feel like you need to feel those feelings and then release those. I feel like there has been incredible delays around relationships for this collective. I feel like we've been kind of stuck in limbo. We've been waiting. When is this ever going to happen? The time is starting to come in. So the 3 of Wands would signal that your ships are coming in. The delays are being removed. You will find out that these delays were necessary in order for the timing to be right. On Saturday, we have Love Me Like You Do. what was I just saying? The delays are being removed. Love me like you do. Some love coming in. Couldn't make this up if I fucking tried. So your happily ever after is on its way. Happiness, true happiness, a fresh start, a new beginning, prosperity, joy, accomplishments, even the potential for marriage and children coming in. The Sun card is seen as the happiest card in tarot for a reason. So they're playing, what is that song from Annie? The sun will come out tomorrow. Spirit has jokes every single day, I swear. So they're telling you that you have a fresh start coming, just like the sun will come up in the morning. Every single day, the sun comes out, right? We can guarantee that the sun will rise. Spirit's trying to tell you no matter what has happened, know that you need to keep hope alive, that your happiness is around the corner. Love that. And on Sunday, we have thinking out loud. So you might be brainstorming. Maybe you're kind of talking to yourself. Maybe you're talking to spirit. I definitely just like talk to spirit like they're a person. So I feel like Archangel Michael specifically is associated with temperance. I feel like you are going to call in assistance from the astrals in order to achieve some sort of wish fulfillment or like new beginning and happiness. Temperance is all about balance. It's about turning the lead and heavy things into your life into light and gold and transmuting that energy. So if you don't know how to transmute energy, you definitely want to learn how to do that because it is a powerful tool to get you where you want to be. All in all, I feel like you have a few challenges to overcome, but you are saying no to the things you don't want anymore. And in return, you are welcoming in a lot of happiness, a fresh start, financial blessings. And the wait is finally over for you to start living your best life. Have a great week.